If you know a veteran that has died by suicide after being taken off their pain medications, please contact the CSI Opioids study at the link provided in the description. Thank you.
I also think that it's probably worth underscoring that the people in the study, April, myself, Dr. Varley, Allison Varley, the others, the interviewers, Dr. McCullough, all of us are people who care about this topic and start from the supposition. We start with the view that the people living through the changes in our opioid prescribing culture have not been really credited or heard in a systematic and careful way. And in some ways, not every person who participates knows that about us, but outside of my life as a researcher, when I'm acting as an advocate or a public speaker, I'm saying, hey, we need to be listening to the people who are experiencing the impacts of these big policy changes. When somebody does a database query and says, oh, if prescription doses are high, risk is higher, or when prescription doses are reduced, suicide happens, and they say, therefore, you should treat all patients this way. That's what we're saying. No, don't jump to the conclusions like that. Don't jump to conclusions without including a full understanding from people who are watching what's happening and who are living what's happening. And in a way, the entire study is based on this idea that the people who are living through and experiencing or observing what our healthcare system is doing and how people are accommodating that, these are incredibly powerful observers. And to say, I ran some statistics, now I know, that's the wrong posture. And it is going to foster more distrust. Asking questions and listening for answers is part of why we think we're in this, is to really learn from people who live things. That is, if you're going to give an hour or 2 hours of time to have a conversation, that needs to be recognized as a loss of your time that you could have used doing something else. And so I think it's $100 for the interview. Is that right? I think there's a card. It's not a lot. It's a token, but it's just showing like, yeah, you have given something of value and that needs to be paid for.
Yeah, absolutely.
So